As the sun begins its slow descent over the rugged horizon of the Valley of the Kings, the warm golden light casts long, haunting shadows across the ancient landscape. Towering cliffs, carved by wind and time, stand silent sentinel over the secrets buried deep within the earth. The valley glows with an ethereal radiance, the kind that has drawn explorers and dreamers for centuries. In this soft twilight, the air seems heavy, almost sacred, as if the spirits of the pharaohs themselves linger in the cooling breeze. As the day fades, the scene shifts. Grainy, sepia-toned footage flickers to life, evoking a world both distant and familiar. The images are shaky, blurred by the passage of time, yet unmistakable in their historic significance. Howard Carter, intrepid and focused, stands at the edge of a newly unearthed entrance, surrounded by his team. Excitement and tension are etched onto their faces, their every movement charged with anticipation. The camera pans across the small group as Carter gently brushes away the last remnants of sand, revealing the sealed doorway to Tutankhamun's tomb. A moment that would forever alter the course of archaeological history. A bold title emerges, spelling out the words, "The Curse of Tutankhamun." Inside the tomb, dazzling treasures shimmer in the dim light. Gold and lapis lazuli gleam from every surface. Ornate chests, intricate jewelry, statues of gods and goddesses, and the iconic funerary mask of the boy king. Delicate paintings and carvings adorn the walls, each hieroglyph telling a story of ancient beliefs, power, and mystery. The air is thick with the weight of centuries past, and every artifact feels charged with meaning. A close-up reveals a stylized inscription carved deep into the tomb wall. The hieroglyphs twist and turn, their meanings elusive to those unversed in the language of the ancients. Some believe that these inscriptions offer protection to the dead, while others whisper of dire warnings for those who dare disturb the eternal rest of a pharaoh. Old photographs fade into view. Grainy, monochromatic portraits of Lord Carnarvon, the wealthy financier who made Carter's expedition possible. He poses with a dignified air, yet the shadows under his eyes hint at exhaustion. The narrative shifts, visualizing a mosquito biting his skin, the wound becoming inflamed, slowly infecting his body. What begins as a minor discomfort escalates, leading to fever, chills, and ultimately, a rapid decline in health. The montage continues, cycling through black and white photographs of other members of the excavation. Their faces, once full of excitement, now seem somber. As each photo fades, a subtle X mark appears, one by one, signaling the mysterious misfortunes that have befallen those involved in the tomb's discovery. Dramatic, abstract visuals take over. The screech of tires and the jagged silhouette of a car crash, a figure collapsing in a darkened room, the echo of footsteps in a deserted corridor. These haunting images evoke the sudden illnesses and tragic accidents that fueled rumors of a deadly curse. The legend of the curse began almost immediately after the tomb's opening. Newspapers around the world seized upon stories of strange deaths. Lord Carnarvon's passing just months after entering the tomb, the sudden loss of other team members, and a cascade of unfortunate events affecting those connected to the excavation. The public imagination ran wild, interpreting every misfortune as proof of supernatural vengeance. But was there truly a curse? Or was it something far more human? An intersection of myth, coincidence, and the harsh realities of early 20th century life. To understand the origins of these beliefs, one must look back to the burial practices of ancient Egypt. The Egyptians believed deeply in the afterlife, a realm where the soul would journey, confronting trials and seeking eternal peace. Elaborate rituals were performed to ensure safe passage, and tombs were sealed with prayers and warnings to ward off intruders. The idea of a curse was not merely superstition. It was rooted in their reverence for life, death, and the sanctity of the resting place. Illustrations depict these solemn rites, priests in flowing robes, chanting incantations as they anoint the mummified body with sacred oils. The tomb is sealed, offerings placed for the pharaoh's journey beyond. Every gesture, every word, is a plea for protection and remembrance. Yet, in the modern age, science offers another lens through which to view these events. The scene shifts to a laboratory where a scientist in a crisp white coat examines samples under a microscope. The ancient tomb, sealed for more than 3,000 years, was a breeding ground for mold, bacteria, and dangerous spores, all thriving in the dark, humid environment. Microscopic views reveal the world hidden to the naked eye: clouds of mold spores, clusters of deadly bacteria. These organisms, dormant for centuries, could become airborne as the tomb was disturbed, posing a real risk to those inhaling them. Respiratory infections, allergic reactions, and weakened immune systems might explain some of the illnesses that afflicted the excavation team. An animated graph appears, illustrating the ages of those involved in the expedition. Most were middle-aged or older, a demographic more susceptible to illness and the rigors of travel in a harsh environment. The statistical mortality rates for people of their age and era were already high. Overlaying the data, it becomes clear that the number of deaths among the team, while tragic, may not be as extraordinary as legend suggests. The power of the curse, it seems, lies not in supernatural wrath, but in the collective imagination of a world captivated by mystery and fear. The allure of the unknown, the drama of discovery, and the potent symbolism of ancient Egypt all combine to create a narrative that has endured for generations. Yet, there remains something undeniably haunting about Tutankhamun's tomb. The treasures within speak of a civilization obsessed with death and the afterlife, of kings who ruled as gods and dreamed of immortality. The hieroglyphs, the gold, the silent statues, all resonate with secrets that may never be fully understood. Consider the story of Lord Carnarvon. After years of anticipation, he lived to see one of the greatest finds in history, only to succumb to a seemingly trivial infection. His death was followed by sensational headlines: "Death strikes again, the curse of the Pharaoh." The world watched as other members of the team faced accidents or illnesses, each incident fanning the flames of superstition. But for every tragic story, there are others who lived long and healthy lives. Howard Carter himself, the man who first gazed upon the mask of Tutankhamun, continued his work for years after the discovery, undeterred by tales of curses. Many workers and archaeologists suffered no ill effects, and some dismissed the curse as mere coincidence or media fabrication. Still, the myth persists, woven into the tapestry of Tutankhamun's legacy. It is a story retold in books, films, and whispered conversations, a cautionary tale about the dangers of disturbing the past. The fascination endures because the Valley of the Kings is more than just a burial site. It is a place where history and myth collide. The setting sun, the silent tombs, the relics of a vanished world all create an atmosphere ripe for legend. The curse is not just about death, it is about the power of belief, the mysteries we cannot explain, and the allure of forbidden knowledge. As modern science continues to probe the secrets of ancient Egypt, new discoveries shed light on old mysteries. DNA analysis, carbon dating, and forensic investigations offer answers once thought unattainable. Yet, even as we unravel the facts, the myth remains intact, a testament to the human need for wonder. In the end, the curse of Tutankhamun is not simply a story of tragedy or fear. It is a reflection of our fascination with the unknown, our respect for history, and our desire to find meaning in the events that shape our world. Whether the deaths were caused by bacteria, coincidence, or something beyond our understanding, the legend has become an indelible part of Tutankhamun's legacy. The mask of the boy king, with its serene features and piercing gaze, continues to captivate millions. It is a symbol of ancient glory, a reminder of the mysteries still buried beneath the sands, and a silent witness to the drama that unfolded in those fateful days of discovery. As the sun sets once more over the Valley of the Kings, the past and present converge in a landscape rich with history, myth, and the promise of secrets yet to be revealed. The tomb of Tutankhamun stands as both a testament to human achievement and a warning to those who seek to uncover the mysteries of the ages. If you are drawn to the wonders of ancient Egypt, the drama of discovery, and the enduring power of legend, there is always more to explore. The sands of time conceal many stories, waiting for those brave enough to seek them out. Let the legacy of Tutankhamun inspire you to question, to dream, and to respect the mysteries that lie beyond the reach of understanding. And as you contemplate the curse, remember, sometimes the greatest enigmas are those we create for ourselves. Like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into history, myth, and discovery. The golden mask of Tutankhamun and the timeless Valley of the Kings await, where every sunset brings new stories and every shadow hints at secrets yet to be uncovered.